Hey guys, Phil Harris here. First video. Right, let's try that again because I just smacked myself in the face with some DJ decks. Something I can honestly say I've never done before. So that was the first for me. So look, in this video, what I want to discuss with you is, are these enough to learn how to DJ on? The most basic DJ decks you can get. Hercules, this company, got in touch with me. They said, would you like us to send you some DJ decks? I said, yeah, send me your cheapest, basic, most complete entry-level DJ decks you've got, which are these. They are tiny. The DJ deck is called the DJ Starlight. Don't know the price off the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen right here now so you can see it. Okay, and look, this is the question I have, because obviously you guys know I run beginnerdjlessons.com. And the single most what's the word I'm looking for? Popular question that I get all the time is, will this course work with these DJ decks? Or will this course work with these DJ decks? And the answer is always yes. That's actually got nothing to do with my course per se. It's just about learning the basics of DJing. You see, a lot of people make DJing into something that's far more complicated than it needs to be. And unfortunately, in doing so, just overwhelm themselves and end up actually giving up. And the reason I kind of created this channel and the reason I created my courses is just to break it down and tell you guys that DJing is actually a very simple thing. But there are a couple of incredibly fundamental things that you need to master in order to build on to become a good DJ. And the good news is, once you've learnt those fundamental principles, you're basically 90% of the way there, okay? And all those principles can be learned on incredibly basic DJ decks that look like this, okay? So let's just break it down for you, okay? Because I'm guessing the people who are going to be watching this video are going to be beginner DJs who are thinking about getting into it. And they're thinking, like, would these DJ decks be enough for me to learn the basics? I can explain it to you now. So, obviously, we know that DJing is the process of having one track playing and blending into another track. So, the main things you're going to need to have is obviously a play button, which you've got on these DJ decks. You're going to need cue points. Cue points, you'll often see these squares on DJ decks. They're cue points. A cue point is where you can go and set a point of the track that you want to start the song from, because not all DJs will start the song from right at the beginning. You're going to need a way to affect the speed of the songs, because all songs are going at different speeds, different BPMs, beats per minute. And you're going to need to make sure that those two tracks are the same BPM so you can blend from one nicely into another, especially when we're talking about things like house music, okay? So you've got your tempo sliders here, which will be found on any DJ decks, even these entry-level ones, which will speed up or slow down the songs. Okay, now obviously these will be plugged into a computer as well, which will give you all the information on the screen, but I'm just running you through why these DJ decks are the same as any others. They're actually DJ controllers because they connect to a computer program, and this is only really affecting what happens on the computer program, okay? So anyway, you got your cue points, you got your speed, you've got your jog wheel here, which will allow you to nudge the two tracks in. So if you've got one track playing on top of the other and you want the two beats to be playing at the same time, you need a way to nudge the tracks in line with each other in case they're slightly off. So the track's going dum dum dum. You want it to be going dum dum dum. You need a way to nudge it. So you get these wheels here as well. Then, in order to make it seem really seamless, the way you go from one track to the next, you need to make sure that the two songs are not clashing too much. What I mean by that is there's different frequencies in a song. You've got like the high-pitched frequencies, you've got the low boomy frequencies, you get the mid frequencies. These are controlled by something called an EQ, okay? Now on these DJ decks, this is the one area where these are incredibly basic. You've just got one knob here, a filter knob, so you can filter out the highs or filter out the lows. What you'll see on most bigger DJ decks is three knobs, one for the mids, lows, and highs. That's the one thing I think probably makes these the most basic DJ decks, is you have so little control over that, you just get one knob. However, you will still fully understand the basic principles of moving EQ, frequencies out of each other's way with entry-level DJ decks like this. And that's pretty much it. There's actually one note I want to finish on as well, which is, I know a lot of people see these huge DJs like Martin Garrix and Marshmallow and stuff on the stage and hundreds of thousands of people staring at them, but actually 99% of the time the audience that you are DJing to won't be staring at you. They're just going to be having fun with their friends. And your job as a DJ is to just transition from one song to the next and make it feel like, to the audience, music's constantly just playing, right? That's basically what's going on. So, if you're thinking about getting into DJing, the first thing I'd say to you is keep it simple. Learn the basics first. I cover a lot of this stuff on my channel. If you want to learn it really quickly, go to beginnerdjlessons.com. There's a link underneath this video. And guys, I wanted to also say, this month, I'm going to be doing a YouTube video every single day. So if you're interested in following along, seeing some of the stuff I get up to, like making music, doing DJ sets, how I put my DJ sets together, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Go and check this video out right now. Ciao!